the shit he says is just nonsensical. And if you do what this guy says, please don't tell people you watch my channel. If you do what this guy says, don't tell people you watch my channel. Tell people you watch Matthew Hussey. Tell people you watch Mark Rosenfeld, but don't include my name if you're watching this guy, because this guy is a clown, plain and simple. Let's see what he has to say. Watch. By the way, we're having a seminar in Amsterdam at the end of the month. Click on the description down below to check out Wim, and you can buy my online courses, Nice Girl, which is only available this month, by purchasing it on the description down below. Let's see what this guy has to say, and comment on the description. Comment for the algorithm, please, and like it.
Stay to all of you. Tristan.
This whole act.
Stay to all of you.
People, this is an act. He knows what he's doing. He's playing the whole spiritual role to a whole. He has a fucking crystal right here. He got a plant. You know, like, this is all an act, people. This is all an act. This is all an act.
You are very, very well today. We have a very powerful topic, which we get a lot of questions around, which is around manifesting specific people into your life, whether that be the love of your life, a soulmate, or maybe it's somebody that's been in your life before. How do you manifest these specific people? Or text messages, the process.
There's no way this is 100% certain for sure. And if it's not 100% certain, then it means that there's no law governing this law of attraction technique that he's going to teach us. You get what I'm trying to say? This has to be a predictable thing for this to be a genuine tool in the law, in the universe. If this works, this has to work all the time, in my opinion. At least that's what I think.
Is all the same, and that's why actually recently I used an even more powerful technique.
Oh wow! Oh wow! He was big influencer. I was like, he was teaching us the least powerful one. Now he got a new, more powerful one. Let's see what it is. We're gonna speed this brother up a little bit. Why is everyone that looks like Ty Lopez?
16 million following, and I did it within 24 hours. And this is the breakdown and the simple 5 steps of how I did it and how you can do it too. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it.
You know, look at this, people. Look, watch. We gotta show that he's a spiritual guy. Him meditating, him teaching. Wow, where's the African kids? Watch. People, this guy, like, there's just something about the amount of effort that he puts in to project a certain image that makes me suspicious. It's too much effort. Oh yeah. Make sure to get that. Make sure to get the bow on the head.
What's up, guys? Namaste to everybody. We're going to break down for you the 5 simple steps to instantly manifest a specific person into your life. So we're going to dive
Didn't he just say that?
Right into it without any of the intro at the beginning, because I'm sure you guys know what you want. First thing, and I always say this, the first thing is to declutter the mind. Okay, so those of you who are taking notes, make sure to write this down. Those of you who are typing, make sure to type.
So it's declutter the mind, the first step. I mean, I genuinely believe that for everything in life, decluttering the mind is a really good step, to be honest with you. And I agree with that. If this is part of a formula, and if this is part of a formula, then that's a good first step.
In the comments below, then we keep reinstilling these learnings into our subconscious mind. Okay, now the first part of it is more simple. Then I'm going to share some advanced techniques, which actually was brought to my attention when I was up in the mountains with.
Oh, the mountains! Yeah, of course. People, did you see what I'm talking about? It's not just a technique. No, it's a technique that he learned up in the fucking mountains with there's too much effort to communicate a certain spiritual enlightened image. So anything that he says from now on, I'm just going to be extra suspicious.
Master Aksha on the mystics of the Himalayan journey. So the first part of it is decluttering the mind. Why? Is because we manifest everything. Some people who say the law of attraction isn't working for me or us, that's a wrong statement in itself, because it's the law of attraction. It's happening all the time, whether you like it or not. It's like it's the law.
And don't get me wrong, I do believe in the law of attraction. I believe that you could use the law of attraction to attract a certain type of person, but this guy extends the law of attractions to powers unimaginable. It's like Super Saiyan version of the law of attraction. You could attract a person, specific person from your past again in your life. People, some people you're just not going to see. People have willpower. Anytime you hear a coach telling you that you could attract a certain job that's at a specific place consistently, be wary of them. What I'm trying to say is that a law of physics is that if you throw something up in the air on Earth, it'll come down. There's consistency. Okay? And there is consistency. If you actually set your mind to something, it'll happen. There's consistency behind that. But there is no consistency behind saying that you can attract a certain person using the law. That shit, that's fake. That's fake. That's making it look like it's magic. It's not how it works. It gives people unrealistic expectation on what the law of attraction really is.
It's like gravity, right? You can't say, hey, today's gravity's not working for me, because it's working every single day. So if we know that, we understand that everything is energy, energy is everything, meaning thought is also energy and vibration, meaning that everything that you think about, whether good, bad, ugly, positive, negative, is all manifested. That's why it's very important, especially those of you who overthink, know it's very important to declutter the mind. And how do we do it? We have breathing processes. You can check out the other videos. I have breathing processes. You can use yoga. You can use visualization, meditation. You can do all these different things.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think your attitude and the way you think and the things you think matter when it comes to manifesting certain things in your life. So he's right about that.
But the basis of it comes from breath work. So everybody with me now, take a deep breath in.
All right, 1 second, master. You're ready. People, close your eyes, or I'm closing the channel.
Slowly out. And every time you take a breath, a deep breath, a conscious breath, your mind will calm more. Meaning there's less clutter, less messy manifestations, if you think of it that.
Messy okay, you know what? I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. I don't want to disagree with everything he says.
That way, because we are manifesting all random things and we're thinking, why is this coming into my life? But probably you've thought that you don't want that at one point. That's why you're manifesting it. Because
yeah, I agree. Sometimes when you don't want something, you manifest it. It's better off to focus on being fit than focus on being fat, even though you're fat. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, I agree with that. It's a power of being positive, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's because of the universe. I mean, you could call it the universe. I've taken DMT, so I have a feeling that something greater than ourselves exists out there. But I personally, I'm a little in the middle. I do believe in the law of attraction. I do believe in it.
Vibrations are attracted. Okay. Then moving on to the second step is what we call subconscious visuals. Okay. Now this is an extension to what I've actually taught previously. When I talk about subconscious visuals, what do I mean by that? First of all, we need to understand that your
let's see what he has to say.
Conscious mind only governs 10% of the things you think about, and also the things that actually are manifested into your reality. 90% is governed by your subconscious mind. So those of you who are thinking, I'm always consciously thinking about the people I want to manifest into my life, right? Then if you're consciously thinking about it, that's already a problem. How can you get yourself or program your mind to
The fuck? Okay, let me just keep listening.
Consciously think about it. That's where the power is. To give you an example, when you are driving, sometimes you're not entirely there. Then you come back and you're like, oh, I'm driving. Okay, so where were you before? It's because your subconscious was doing all the work of checking the lanes, brake.
Okay. I'm trying to see where the ending of this is. This is like a little confusing.
Accelerating, changing gears, right? And so your subconscious is much, much more powerful.
Okay, so, I agree with that, but
instead of trying to consciously manifest, I want all of you to start thinking, how do I subconsciously manifest the things that I want in life? Okay, so when I talk about subconscious visuals, what does this mean? It's on two levels here. Number one, we need to bring the visual as if it's the visualization, as if it's happening right now in our brain, the person we want to manifest.
Okay, like imagine that's already happened, I suppose.
How do they enter into our life? How do we manifest them? How do we interact with them, right? So imagine taking yourself into the future, but not looking like it's the future. So it needs to look like it's actually happening now. Right? Okay,
so that means intense visualization. Okay.
Remember, because you attract not what you want, you attract.
I still look.
So you need to be of that vibration.
I still agree with that.
So that is the visual. That's the internal visual. But then how do we actually help with the external visual communication? So how do we do it? With the
Let me guess, like putting pictures up of the thing you want to manifest?
subconscious visuals, it is also known as what we call suggestology. So, for example, you can have it on the name of that person.
Oh, okay. Now, can you see how this could get creepy? You're trying to tell me that dudes who obsess over women who have their photos everywhere manifest them? You're trying to tell me that you see this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Everything was good, but put in a photo, put in a name. That's it. That's some helicopter attacking from here Arnold type of shit. That is creepy. Look, I will agree when it comes to attracting a certain kind of person. Okay? Or if you're a virgin buying condoms and looking at them every fucking day. Right? Or being a kid in high school and visualizing and having a hot girl, drawing yourself with a hot girl and posting it up as a way, to remind yourself what's gonna happen. I agree. But if it's a specific person, which is the one thing that I have a problem with it, if it's a specific person, you're getting creepy, my nigga. It's that simple, Sri. Master Sri, you're getting creepy if that's the shit you're telling people to do, because that's not gonna work. No, Tyrone, the gay dude, cannot put my name enough in this universe for me to go suck his dick. He will never manifest that.
On your wall. It doesn't have to be huge, so it keeps reminding you, where's my manifestation? It just needs to be there. Maybe on your phone screen, maybe on your laptop screen, maybe on just place little notes somewhere where your subconscious mind will be there.
You see how he's complicating things? And the reason why he's complicated and making it sound suggestology is to sound more smarter than he is. He's making a very simple thing very complicated and twisting it around by saying that you can manifest a certain person. So he's giving it all these terminologies, which is pretty simple. What he said is pretty much to visualize your vision, meditate to declutter your mind, and put a visual reminder of your vision. And he's making it complicated. Why? To sound smarter. You got to be careful when somebody sounds too smart. When somebody focuses on saying big words and crazy words, there's something going on there. Making the simple complicated.
Your conscious mind doesn't need to read it, so it won't distract your flow. Okay? So there's just little symbols, little signs, little pictures of this person or whatever it is, just here and there, things that you won't notice on a conscious level, but only on a subconscious level.
I get what he's saying. I get it, but it's just I don't know, man. It's like, why make it so complicated, my dude?
That is subconscious programming and suggestology while you're doing your everyday
Suggestology.
Without thinking and holding on to the outcome. You can also program your mind. Okay, so give that some thought in terms of how you can place these visuals for yourself. Then moving on to step number 3. What we want to do, especially when we go into internal visualization, we need to amplify the emotions. I always say emotions is energy in motion. Meaning that...
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think you would do that if you visualize intensely enough, like you were saying earlier. People, when you visualize your vision intensely enough, you will feel intense emotions, which will allow you and inspire you to take action towards that inevitable destination. And I agree with that. But again, look, man, it's just this guy man. He just raises so many he has so many red flags that it's unreal.
Faster the manifestation, how do we manifest instantly? We need to amplify the emotions. And how you do it is this. Ask yourself these questions. So now this is an extension of it to actually help you manifest faster.
Okay, it's sorry, dude, it's an extension. Okay, I get you.
So when you bring a visual into your head, right, you visualize, you can see the thing that you really want, and you see it as if it's happening right now. Ask yourself this question. How do I feel right now? Right? What emotions are going through my mind? Right? How much joy do I feel? Focus on these emotions. How much joy do I feel right now? How much love do I feel right now?
Like, honestly, man, like, he is pretty much the Matthew Hussey of law of attraction advice. He just tries too hard, man. Am I wrong, people? Am I wrong? It just feels like he tries hard to... I don't know.
how much gratitude do I feel right now, and how much peace do I feel right now. These are all the highest vibrational frequencies. That's why it assists you manifest faster. Ask yourself those questions and feel it while answering. Not just answering using plain words, because you need to feel it to kick off the vibration. The stronger the vibration, the faster and the more powerful the attraction. So you can't say, I'm really excited, I'm really happy, I'm really joyful, right? That's not going to work, right? You need to amplify.
And that works with normal law of attraction, not attracting a specific person.
You feel it as if it's happening right now. Then moving on to step number 4, what do we need to do? We need to do, this is what we call a mind reality distortion. What does that mean? It means we fool the mind so much that it can't tell the difference between what's actually you imagining it and what's actually reality, right? Now you're probably thinking, so how do you do that? In actual fact, all of you have done it before. How many of you have you've had a dream before, and the moment you wake up, you open your eyes, you actually ask yourself the question, you say, was that a dream or did that actually happen? Right? And
it's called lucid dreaming.
You a few moments before you actually realize. So what does this tell you? It tells you that it is possible to actually fool the mind so much when you're in such a visual with so much feeling and emotion. You can actually fool the mind to actually question the moment you open your.
He's repeating himself again. He's just changing the name. It's called visualization. When you already said in the beginning, intense visualization.
You're right. So that's the whole visualization process from number 1 to number 4. Now, number 5 is the crucial thing to receive the parcel. So step 1 to step 4, now you've set the intention. Okay, this is why I wrote the book, Set It and Forget It. Those of you who have not read the book yet, you can check it in the link in the description.
Don't do that shit.
Okay, it's free for everybody to download. Right? And people always say, what do you mean set it and forget it? Setting it is setting the intention. Forgetting it is ready to receive the parcel.
And I agree with that. I just think I'm done with this guy, man. I think he's just twisting the law of attraction. And it's just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit right with me the way that he makes things sound so easy and simple.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have 2 nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.